alive to, as one of the members of the elite in the second book. She changes a lot.
Well, I hope so. I mean, it's one of those things that I don't even think I notice because I'm just kind of hanging out with her. And sometimes you change yourself and you don't really realize until like you kind of hit something. Oh, like I never would have done that 3 months ago. So I don't even really notice it as she's kind of going through these things. But she is. She's. I see your Team Maxim sign. I do. On your iPad, I see it. Very cute. But as she's going through things, as she's kind of coming up with like facing these fears about change, or should I stay with what I know? Like, I think she's kind of coming into her own. And I know a lot of people were upset because she flip flops so much in the second book, and I get your frustration because it's obnoxious. I agree. But that kind of she had to go through that to set her up for the final book, and I hope that it'll pay off. I hope you can stick with America until the end.
We will. We can't wait, actually.
Can't wait for you to know.
Are you particularly inclined towards Aspen in America or Maxon in America?
Yes.
Yes. It's not an answer, as I said.
It is an answer. It is. Yes. I think I see great things in both guys, and I love them both. And I couldn't pick for her, so I think they're both great.
And are either or both based on someone we know in real life, someone you know in real life, who might be here with us today?
We kind of talked about this yesterday. I was like, who is Maxim inspired by? And the truth is that there's a little bit of my husband in every boy I write. If you admire Aspen's patience and determination, that's Calloway. And if you like Maxim's kind of romantic side and nerdiness, that's Calloway. I mean, even in Carter, in Marley's Guide, there's a bit of Calloway. In a Kinley, if you ever get a chance to read The Siren, there's some Calloway. So yeah, it's the love of my life. How could I not? I love you too.
How do you change that? So who do you think is who did you write as the better kisser for America? Is it Maxon or Aspen? Okay. Do you love the first kiss scene of America and Maxon?
I totally love Maxon and America's first kiss because it's just so awkward. And originally it was much worse. Like I had her kind of laying on the bed, and he came like over and kissed in the opposite direction, which is like just bumping of noses and chins. It was really bad. And my editor was like, Kiera, I don't think that could happen. I was like, no, it's a real thing. People do that. And she's like, no. I was like, fine, I'll just put him on the balcony, whatever you want. So it used to be much, much worse. But they've had a lot of practice kissing, that Aspen in America. And he's really good. So he's good.
He's hot.
He's hot.
Actually, they're both hot.
Aspen's a hottie with a body.
Aspen is hottie with a body, but the other guy's a prince.
Yeah, he's a prince. He's a prince. Yeah, and he's not too bad himself. I mean, I'm just saying.
So your trilogy has inspired a fandom. How does it feel to know that so many people are emotionally invested in your stories and characters? Anybody here who has written fan fiction for Kiera? Have you read any of the fan fiction or seen any of the fan art?
I see the fan art a lot. If you post it on Tumblr, I am on Tumblr. Please, tag it. Thank you. And I try to reblog stuff. The only reason I even created a Tumblr was to collect the stuff that you guys make because it's beautiful. It's beautiful. I don't read the fan fiction out of pure fear. Like, what if you write something better than I did? Or come up with this really cool idea and I was like, no. So no, even the stuff that kind of goes out there, because everybody knows I'm a big One Direction fan.
I'm wearing that says Harry.
I've got my Harry bracelet on today. I do every day.
So would Harry be the Prince or Aspen?
No, well, he looks more like Aspen, but somebody wrote a fan fiction crossing over the selection One Direction, and I'm just terrified to even touch that one. I was like, no. I love these things both very much, but I can't read that. It's never gonna happen.
Well, we heard that the selection was optioned for TV series adaptation by CW. Yeah. What did you think of their cast?
I mean, I would be terrible at coming up with casting. It's great that I'm not in charge of that. But it was weird, and just so everybody knows, the TV show is not going through. There is no TV show. And that, I know, but trust me when I say it's a good thing, it is. If these things fall through all the time, it doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean there can't be a TV show in the future. Doesn't mean there can't be a movie in the future. Doesn't mean there can't be like a Broadway play in the future. You never know. So just, I will cast you. Yes. Except that I just said I was terrible at casting, so I don't know what that means. I'm sorry.